Welcome back to Texas Flex. I'm Mike Hernandez, and I just finished taking the after photos for the REDCON1 readiness trials, and you guys are going to be so proud of me. Good morning and welcome back to Texas Flex. I'm Mike Hernandez, and today I'm just taking you guys through my morning routine. This is going to be part of the last video for the REDCON1 readiness trials. So first thing I do is weigh myself. I've already done that, but then I got clothed so that this would be a decent video. And basically I just want to show you guys anyways what it comes out to so that you can see. Yeah, 163.5 with clothes. And then after I'm done weighing myself, obviously I put on some clothes, I put on my hat because my hair is always a mess. And then I get started. But before I do that, I'll usually take my Total War pre-workout. So you guys can get that and save 20% by using my code T20 Texas Flex. The link is in the description. I also take my dose of creatine monohydrate, boom, 5 grams. And then I stack it with the Big Noise pump formula or whatever. It's decent. I definitely see a difference when I don't take Big Noise and Total War. So there's a good combo there. Okay, so today is barbell squats and bench press, which I have switched out for front squats and incline bench press. And the reason that I did that is because I do want to have a pretty strong variation in my routine. And right now, I think it would be the best for me because I feel as though my bench press is lagging and my squat is also kind of there too. And it's not because I lost a lot of weight. I definitely still feel strong. I want to do something different. I'm working on the variation of the squat and the variation of the bench press so that I can get better at the bench press and the squat. Anyway, that's as good of an intro as it's gonna get. Let's get to it. done with an hour. It's time to go. Get ready for work. Okay, so welcome back to the garage gym. Today is the sumo deadlift slash overhead press day of phase 1 of MAPS anabolic. And yes, it's supposed to be a conventional deadlift or shoulder press, or that's what it's written for anyways. But I think that both of those are interchangeable for the ones that you don't do as much. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And because it is also the last training day before the Monday that we have to turn in our after photos, it's a little bit of a treat for myself, okay? Because I'm gonna try to beat my 185-pound self and, you know, hit a PR on the sumo deadlift. Is it recommended to PR this many times in a cycle? Absolutely not. But I don't care because I feel good. Yesterday was a high calorie day, today's a low calorie day. And, you know, we're just trying to get it done. So without further ado, here's the workout. All right, so here we are at 365 pounds. I know that doesn't sound like a lot by today's standards, but consider this. I've only ever been at this body weight, well, I guess I shouldn't say it that way. The last time I was at this body weight was before I joined the Marine Corps at 155 pounds, and then I gained like 5 pounds during recruit training, so then 160 pounds. And that's when I finally deadlifted 315 pounds. Mind you, I was stuck there for about 3 years. It would be 3 years before I deadlift anything more than 315 pounds. So, here's 365 at 160 pounds. Easy. All right, so that is gonna do it for the deadlifts. Went a little bit higher than I expected to go, but that's okay because I felt it and I got it, and that's all that really matters. I didn't think I was gonna get it. That's why there was no commentary like the 365. So 375 is the new all-time PR at this body weight. Yeah, I did 412 at 175, 185. I honestly have no freaking clue. I have been losing weight and gaining weight for so long that it just doesn't even matter at this point. But this is the leanest that I've been in 3 years. How long ago was 2018? But I've never lifted this much weight. In 2018, that was, I think my deadlift PR was still 315. So good to go there, and I'm super proud of myself. It's now time to do the rest of the workout and stop talking, like I said I would a long time ago. Okay, so we're finally here, the end of the line. And before I show you guys the after photo or the before photo, I want to preface the photos with a little speech, right? So, well, it's not really a speech. I just want to talk about some stuff first. So 8 weeks, right? Why are most competitions 8 weeks? The theory is that in 8 weeks you can form a habit. The underlying issue with that is, or the issue that I have, is that the habits don't have to be good. You can follow a cookie cutter diet and believe that cardio, because it burns the most calories, is the best way to do your transformation or lose weight, right? But the problem is it's not highly sustainable. The odds are against you. For the most part, most people that go that route, they end up gaining the weight back or quitting right? So quitting and gaining the weight back, right? Because it's very easy to binge, very easy to go over in calories and become this gluttonous human being. It's just part of our nature, I guess. But what's not easy is working towards our goals, right? With that being said, my goal, looking like this, my goal was to have a six-pack. Did I get there? No. No, I didn't. So this is my after photo, and I think I'm somewhere around 18 to 20% body fat. And I give a range because there's no way for me to really know. I can use the Omron system, LA Fitness. I can use the Renfo scale that I have here at home, and they will both give me a guess. And it's just that, a guess. And this photo is me flexed. So if you think I'm less body fat percentage, then you would be wrong. This is what I look like regularly, and I took both photos because the flexed one is the one that I'm turning in to the competition, because that's just how you win, right? You gotta play the game. And then the unflexed is so that I can show you guys the difference, right? Because a lot of people will just show the competition photos, like how they're gonna win, right? So they'll exaggerate how fat they are in the beginning, or how not good looking they are to themselves, right? And then they'll flex for the after photo and do a spray tan and being goon lighting, so that way they look the best version of themselves that they can be for the photos, so that they can win. And that's what they show on social media, and they send out this unrealistic expectation to people that just have no idea, or are new to the fitness industry. So they'll have this thought in their mind, and this is kind of circling back, right? That's what they're supposed to accomplish. So after 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, a whole year, if they don't accomplish that, then that's it. They quit because they couldn't do what somebody else did. But that's the thing. Everybody is different, and everybody's realistic goal is different too. How you're going to react to your diet, how you're going to react to resistance training, cardio, whatever it happens to be that you use to get from point A to point B, your results are going to be vastly different than anybody else's. So I think that's part of what I was trying to outline in this whole video series, is that you shouldn't compare yourself to anybody else. Your results are going to be different, and the ones that you see, the ones that the transformation challenge shows you, they're the best. And are you the best? Well, you don't know yet. You don't know. You don't know until you know, because every scientific experiment or analysis or research study is a general fact, okay? And at the end of the day, it's up to you and your genetics and your gut biome on how you're gonna react to a certain diet or resistance plan. Like, all of this stuff, just, it matters, okay, to you differently than somebody else. So get on a good resistance training plan, do a little bit of cardio, follow a nutrition plan that's going to be right for you, and I think as long as you have a realistic idea of what can be accomplished, you should be okay. Don't think that it's going to happen from week 1 to week 8. It's just not super realistic. You can be optimistic, right, and think that it is going to happen, but at the end of the 8 weeks, if you're not where you want to be, just keep pushing, keep trying a little bit harder, okay? You'll get there. If you guys are interested, give that subscribe button a click, and also like the video if you like this content. That's the end of the series, but you guys can always click the links in the description box below to get yourself some of the supplements or apparel that you've seen throughout this video series. And well, that's it. I will see you guys at the next flex.